Hello, this is Perished Garden, and welcome back to my 9 to 5. Now, this is how we left off the garage last time. Um, this is the keeps. I hope it will be reduced and sorted through a little bit better. But, yeah. I already threw everything out. All the trash has been taken out, so just go figure. Now, there's a couple items in here that I do want to sell. Other than that, it's really not much. I'll say I sold them, and you'd be like, really? Because no one noticed. Anyways, um, what's going on? Oh, okay. So yeah, this is where the garage left off, and I need to make more shelves. I am gathering some tools. I don't know what I need, so I just gathered what I thought. I got some flatheads and some Phillip heads. Cars are passing by again, but I couldn't figure out, like, the box said that up was the other side, but there was no opening. So I gently flipped it over, and nothing is breakable. It says it's heavy. I think that's just out of a warning. But yeah, I was able to cut it open, take everything out, and then I found some flimsy scissors to cut those zip ties that you see there. But yes, on this Monday, this is what I did. I stayed in the garage away from the sun, and I put this together. Remember, whenever you have something new and don't know what to do, read the hieroglyphs carefully and thoroughly. Sometimes they give you great directions, sometimes they just give you an idea of how to not mess up. I think this was a proper in between of those two. It was mainly pictures, but things were labeled. Especially those pipes that I have in my hand. That was set A, and then there was a set B, and then there was a set C. One point of complaint: for some reason, after set A, you don't put together set B. You skip to set C. And once you put that together, then you could go on ahead with set B. But make it make sense. I don't think we're here for that. What am I doing? I'm sitting here and trying to check details on how these things work. I got the first shelf done. Yay me. Round of applause. I was checking, there's a hole on the shelf, one hole on each corner, and on the what is supposed to be the bottom side, there's like a notch. So that's what I was checking. The hieroglyphs explained the notch. Around the legs, you'll see that I'm clamping something on there. Those ones are well labeled with an arrow and the word top, so you can know which way it goes to the top. I don't think it says up. Well, if it does say up, but I'm pretty sure it says top. Either way, shelf number 2. Yay! Another round of applause. Now I'm working on shelf 3, and because I know what I'm doing, I'm not recording you. I think that sentence was supposed to be, I'm not recording for you, but again, I know what I'm doing. Checking the hieroglyphs again to make sure I didn't mess up, which I'm pretty sure I did. There we are, look. So that way you know that I am not AI. AI would not be this bad at it. So yeah, these are posts from section B. That is how the directions say to do it, and it worked out nicely. And I think here, I know at some point I put the rack upside down. I forget to look for that little weird notch. So it might be this very top one where I have to slip them all out. Flip the base around and then try again. Yep, right there. See? I messed up. Is it that one? I know I did at some point. But yeah, this is the whole first shelf done. A round of applause, please. Cars driving by don't care about me. Anyways, yeah, this is taller than me. This is probably 6.5 feet tall. Which clearly I'm not gonna put big stuff at the very top. Someone needs to get a small check. Anyways, ugh, that stinks. What was I going to say? Okay, so this is box number 2. I have a few racks already out, and I'm taking off those zip ties again. I tried looking for scissors. I couldn't find any because I am so organized. But that's what these racks are for. Trying to get things organized. Trying to get things up off the ground and in a proper spot. So I did buy these ones specifically because they come with the tires, and here you can see the tires on the hieroglyphs there. And I figured that I could put the tires on while I built this. Spoiler alert, it doesn't go right. Now I can go in and change the different heights of these, and for now I just want space to put things up off the ground. And obviously living in California, big stuff goes in the bottom. Heavy stuff goes in the bottom. So here I am putting on the tires. And going back to the big stuff, heavy stuff, and moving stuff around, I'm going to put the tires on the other 2 racks later. Well, that'll be the next move. But this was comedic fell. And then those racks will be able to be moved whenever I need them. Once everything is better organized. And just for like space usage purposes, you know, 99.9% of the time, they could definitely be all over the place and in the way. But that one time that I need them moved, they'll be movable. See, that's my skill level right there. I swear I am playing a one-man band of the Three Stooges here. See that thing that popped off back there? Yeah, that's my life. So, the wheels closest to the camera are the rack is lifted up, and then the ones further away, those ones were all the way down. That's because the little thingies that hold the rack in place popped off. Because I am a one-man band of the Three Stooges. So yeah, here I'm just trying to show you what kind of a hot mess I have. I have pieces flying everywhere. Yes, so once I fixed the one that it's on the far right, these two near the camera popped off. I'm telling you, it's a whole who's on first. But I figured it out. I guess that's why on the directions, the hieroglyphs, they don't tell you to put the tires on until the very end. I just figured it'd be easier. I mean, it wasn't impossible. I figured it out. Oh, and then around here somewhere, no, not yet. Anyways, again, go from posts A to post C, and I add more racks. And this is the way it tells you to do it. It tells you to add the posts, and then add the racks, and then add the posts, and add the racks. You can add as many or as little as you want. You know, so if you want to have all, well, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 racks. So if you want to add all 5 racks in one set of posts, go for it. It's not going to be very, well, I mean, if that's what your needs are, who am I to judge? Not everybody has big tote boxes to get rid of. You might just want to have like a little leprechaun village or something. I don't know. A fairy hotel. Condos? Mm-hmm. Anyways, I'm a dork. Okay, that one was the one that I had to fix. Oh, and I had to pop that one all the way up. And I'm surprised that all the pieces didn't go flying. See, I'm reaching the very top there. That is over 6 feet. Oh, and then right here I see my alarm goes off. So that's my alarm to pick up the kids. So I'm like, okay. I just need to add this top one here. And then I moved it out of the way. I picked everything up, kind of. I threw the box outside because it's trash day, I think. Close the garage. Oh, and here's dinner. It was street tacos. Thanks for watching. Bye.